G'day YouTube, Hobbit81 here, back for Hobbit Gaming, and we are on my Resonant Rise server. Before I start the day, we've got a snack. Excellent. So since last episode, I've been getting ready to move house. I've also been working with Cameron, using some of his resources, using some of my resources to get my witchery back in order. Let's have a look at what we've got. Jump down here. Created some circles over here for circle magic. Binding some wavestones, which I'll show you in a second. We've got an altar here, with Wiz Skull, Chalice, Candelabra, and the Arthana. And the altar's all set up to give power to the cauldron here. I think Cameron's setting up a garden underneath, which works out better. He hasn't finished up the looks of it, but that's okay.
I broke my shovel.
You broke your shovel? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. Obviously we're joined at the moment by Cameron and Yatesy.
Hello. Good evening.
And a few things left to pack up over here. My Steve's cart, I think I haven't picked it up yet. My lunchbox away. Got a lunch bag. Where did it go? Gotta run around the tracks and try and find it.
Tell me if it's too loud, I have to turn my aircon on.
It's fine in Australia at the moment, we're having a bit of a heat wave. Oops, there we go. Picked up my lovely Steve's cart. Track's not as important, but I suppose we will need it. It's fairly cheap to make, but no, why waste when we can just pick this up. I'll come back and do that in a minute. I want all these things. I was going to make a few dollies, make it easy to pick up my barrels over here. I'm getting plenty of saplings, which is great for witchcraft, and wood for making coal, charcoal. And here's where the house used to be. R.I.P. house. Love Hobbit. And some other people have been paying their tribute to the Creeper Skull and Skeleton Skull. I put the candle here. That was on the front of my house. I think Cameron put that there originally. Yeah, pulled it all down, pulled up what was left of the farm, made some extra machines so that I could make some of these over here. Resonant Strongbox. And I've packed up pretty much everything into these. All my glass, my woods, various bits and bobs. There's still some space in there too. Something's in there. And Cameron gave me this as a present, a golden bag of holding. And I've put in and organised all my witchcraft stuff. We have all my fumes and exhales and all those bits and bobs down here. All the seeds from witchcraft, all the witchcraft trees. I've got little samples of everything to take. The one oven that I had left over, my cauldron. I've crafted a new altar. Thanks to Cameron's resources, I've made myself a chalice. And I picked up a wither skeleton skull from somewhere. And I went to the nether with my new sword, which I'll show you in a minute. And I've got 33 tongue of the dog and 3 hellhound heads. I made this one. I called it Death's Contract. It's completely made out of paper, which gave me, I think, 7 modifiers to start with. So I added 3 beheading, durability with a diamond and then with an emerald, and some auto repair and heaps of sharpness. So it does 21 attack damage, which is not too bad. It is better than my old one. And I got 3 of the hellhounds so we can make the altar, which will get us started on down the werewolf path. So, what's next? What's next is I need to finish packing up my stuff here. All my machines, all my cabling. That one doesn't break with the wrench, so I'll get that in a second. There we go. We got magnetism, picks it up once I stop shifting. I have some stuff in it still. All of that. Get a Skype loop, I didn't mute Skype. Get all of these. Nice and easy when you get the wrench going. Whoops, I thought these are a bit temperamental. Let's break these. There we go. And out of inventory space we have, so let's put them in over here. Should be following me along. One of these. Excellent. Right, I'll finish packing this up and then we'll be heading off to the new location. Okay,
Don't want
everything
that.
else is packed up.
My mind's problem now. Ho ho ho.
Pick up these with the wrench. I'll keep the inventory. Take this one. Use the right tool. Mine left in it.
Oh, I've got an upset belly.
I mean, to be honest, I just had all this junk in my inventory I needed to get rid of, so...
If there's ever something you want to get rid of, then
Straight into the AE system.
yeah, because I made like 41K drives the other day just so I could put whatever I wanted in the ME.
I mean, more than anything, it's all this ores and stuff I'm picking up from the Nether. It's like, oh, no, come on.
Got some of this witchcraft wood to use as fuel for my flying machine. Oh, back here, isn't it?
Oh, you still haven't learnt your lesson. Oh,
I'm using a little one. I know.
you still haven't learnt your lesson.
Is it base rods or is it base powder? Oh. The blaze rods and base powder you can use as a fuel source.
Both.
Okay.
Blaze rods, sorry.
Okay. Good, I kept as a rod then. Okay. Everything's all packed up. I think I'm ready to go. Now, on the big map here, this one, I've been doing lots of exploring in the direction. We found an ender forest over here. That's where we're going to be heading, new homes. I found a few other ones I was checking out. Bandit camp, little castle over there. A few places I was checking out. Dream Hill is what I like. Right, so it's that one that we're going to be going to. It should now be lit up on my little map. There we go. Let's fuel here. That should be enough.
Anyone have an enrichment chamber? Actually, I need to make one, don't worry.
Of course I go fish, please. Alright, all fueled up, ready to go. Assemble, mount.
I believe I do have one. It's just not plugged in at the moment.
It's all good. I can make one. Thank you, though, sir.
I was going to say, it's in the far left top gold chest in my basement.
It's all good. Thank you, though, sir.
All my mechanism machines.
Yep.
Because I need to rebuild. Yep, don't let the door hit you.
Nice. I said
Oh, you can't. There is no door. You ripped it out.
Oh, too
Maybe.
soon, too soon.
Too soon, man. It's still raw.
You don't like it raw, so.
No. I'm taking my stuff and leaving.
That's works out very well for me.
Cameron's
I get
already
all the
claimed my
space.
land. He's like, oh, you're moving, are you? Oh, good, because I was planning to take your land anyway. I'm like, oh, okay then. And we're nearly there now. We're passing over a... This one, a Taiga, and there should be a magic forest here. A little bit jumpy here in the ship, so when it's having to load chunks. Magical forest, so that should be good for doing witchcraft as well. Although it's not a witchcraft biome, but still, I like it. Okay, here's the mountain I found. I was originally planning to land that house that I destroyed on top of a mountain and then dig down from there, but when I found this place, I was inspired. Excuse me. Make sure I pressed Z key and not Shift. I'm in here a bit. I've been here and done a bit of clearing out. Trying to clear this mountain a bit. Over here. This area under the alcove area underneath the mountain here, I thought would be perfect to build the house in. And then I can build something else on top, perhaps some sort of altar area, or some sort of shrine. And then there's plenty of room to the north, behind me, to put all my farms. Very interesting landscapes around. Okay, put it down here. We need for a textbook landing. I like to keep it just off the ground. A bit more than that. And then we go align and disassemble. And we've made it. Promised land. It's not too far away, and I'll be setting up some altars right now, and then I will be setting up waystones to make it easy to get to and from different areas. Then we'll show you how the waystone works as well. Yay, new home. Oh look, Jesse's here. Ha! I lost you. Now I know where. That's right, I died over here. At some point I was clearing it out and there was quite a few nasty mobs. I kept getting stuck in here. Then they were also zapping me with lightning and... Oh, thank you for waiting for me. Pick you up this time. Over here in Vino's underwater base, and he was showing off this one to me before. I came over with a few wither skulls and some soul sand to ask if I can use his system. And he was showing this off. He had it running when I was already here. I think if we just turn this one on, it turns the Tesseract on, which powers all these auto spawners, which have something in them. They will need to have... Oh, they've already got essence in them. Obviously there's a supply of it in there already. I went from 5 with the skulls up to 23 in a few seconds. Sorry, I went from 3 to 23, sorry. And he's got this set up an autonomous activator to use on the Soul Shards mod. So he's making a more efficient version of this at the moment. He said he's nearly finished. Can I get into here without dying? Here we go. Oh, some bad ones in there. Better not die. He's poisonous and everything. Oh, look at him go. Now they're fighting each other. Excellent. Do I have any food that's edible? Looks like I'm about to die. They are nasty. I don't have anything that's worth eating, I don't think. Once again, my inventory's gone to heck. Bread. Apples not eaten recently. There we go. So we're going to go over and borrow his with a killer now. Ah, better turn this back off again. Ooh, carefully. They're not going to like me turning it off again. Anyway, we'll fix this and we'll come back in a sec when I'm ready to kill some withers. I was not successful in turning it off, but that's okay because Vino came and fixed it up. I'm here at his other little base here, his killing area. Get the soul sand and a few of these skulls. And we're going to kill us a few withers. It's really easy thanks to this shock panel he's set up. We just go 1, 2... went to a blank for a second there. We go 1, 2, 3. Then just stand back. Be a little bit more back. And... nothing's happening. Whoa! Delayed reaction. He said it was always on, but it's not. It's not killing him. Luckily, mob griefing's turned off. A bit of a hand. Doesn't look like I'm really doing much damage. Wow, it's really noisy too. Sorry about that. Now I need to find out what I did wrong. Whoa! And I died again. Great. Ah, man. I've only got a few waystones left. I haven't had a chance to make more yet. Golden bag of holding. The time's off. Lol. I suppose I should have checked that one. We want this one into there. I thought that failed then. I thought that was a waste of waystone. Let's see. Easy to find where I was. Last death. Find out if you drop the star in a sec. Come on. Did he drop the star? How's that timer off? I thought the clock was... Oh, now you can hear it as well. Oh, I got it. Somehow. Oh, because he died before I did. Never mind. Okay, also I might put in one more block back. Okay, yeah, you've got a nice little animation and everything going on. We're back just in case. I've already had enough deaths for this episode. Okay. So after he spawns, yeah, wait for a second or two, and there he goes. Bam! And a yellow heart too. A couple of yellow hearts, awesome. Yep, got my magnet ring on. And you can just sit here Make as many of these guys as you like. I wonder if we can make 3 at once. How it would handle that. Next experiment. There's a zombie over here. What a fool. Get out of here. And this should go zap. Let's stay there. And he's down. Okay, let's try 1, 2. I might have to get rid of that torch for a second. Like that. And then another one like this. And another one like this. And then we'll go like this. Hey, what's hit me? Hey, you actually made it out. For you, buddy. Definitely need to work on some better weapons. So this will cause them all to... Oh, okay, I did it that way. Interesting. Was not expecting that. Oh, well, that's all just bug it up now, isn't it? Okay, sorry about that. Wow, he's still really noisy, isn't he? And it's not actually hitting him. What about that? Nope. Okay, so we don't, that method does not work too well. Let's try something a little bit different. Let's leave the back one there. Got a mob system in the background going off. Right. Whoops. Ah, I've done it. Now I've broken it. Put a bit of cobble back. Be very careful. I'm surprised I actually didn't just die then. Vina's even died a couple of times to that one. Alright, so let's try it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll go like this. And then 2 withers. And they've got enough heads for 1 more. And yeah, give me a lag around spawn lately. It's not terrible, but you can definitely notice it. There they go. Last one. Whack. It even says it starts at full health. Completely confused. Then I have 2 heads to take home. Spare soul sand. I should put that torch back as well. Beautiful. Alright. Set all the way to the end. It goes off every 15 minutes. 1 hour. Okay, leave it like that. And all you have to do is click it once or twice and it'll be done. Alright, I'll meet you back at the base. Well, unfortunately, that was the last time I ever saw the base. Well, actually, I made it back and I did a little bit more work. And unfortunately, what happened was I placed down an assembly table from Buildcraft Silicon to make some stuff for logistics pipes. And when I accessed it and put some stuff in there, it caused the server to crash. And it created such a bad chunk that anyone who went near it was permanently trapped in it. A little bit like what happened with Titus on one of the previous servers, where once there's a massive bad chunk there, the only thing you can do is recover from it is to restore it back up. Unfortunately, at the time this happened, my had been away for a couple of weeks and had not done a backup, so there was nothing usable. So what does this mean? Well, it means we plant a flower to server. Goodbye server. And this is not it, obviously, this is a single player world. And coming up next though, we will be doing a new server. I've started a new server, I'm hosting it this time, and I'm doing daily backups, twice daily actually, every 12 hours, so at midnight, at midday, the server gets backed up locally to my computer. So it should be more stable. If there are any problems, I can restore and no one's going to lose too much. This will be running on the Feed the Beast Infinity. There's a lot of cool mods in there. What I've actually done is I've actually gone ahead and done about a whole week's worth of recording to get ready for it. And I'm going to release 1 episode which will bring us up to date with the progress we made here on Resident Rise. and even beyond that. So the first episode is going to be a super condensed one with lots of cool stuff in it. So I hope you'll all join me. Once again, the Hobbit does not give up. The Hobbit survives. Always survives. Forever! Wow, that did no damage. See you soon.